Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another animation process with Benny Jordan and myself, Jason Dube. All right, let me turn off this streaming soon thing because we're already streaming. So, Benny, we're going to be doing some more character in MoHo, kind of like where
Yeah, we're gonna continue where we left off last week with Hudson Grimes. We didn't get too far with him, but it's gonna be a slow process. So, as animation always is, but creating them in MoHo, especially still being not so familiar with MoHo, it's going to take a little bit longer. So, but that's okay.
just as long. Yeah, I mean that's how you learn. Doing it slow
Yeah.
and repetitive too. That's always a good thing.
But we can have some stuff to share, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Do I do this? Oh, share screen. There we go. Still learning. Okay. So
You did some new boards.
yeah, I got a little bit more. Let's go to where pretty soon I'm gonna actually have this so it's all synced up to.
Okay.
But of course, we're working on the audio and stuff. So where were we? Oh, this when he walks into the pub.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where we have the POV scene
Right.
where we have he's looking around the pub.
Okay. Nice.
So that's it.
Okay, so we got the bar on that side. Um,
I figured you want him to stop. You would have his vision stop on the bar because that's where he's going to be walking towards.
yeah, can we put the bar on the left side?
Sure.
I mean, you don't have to do it now, but I kind of picture him panning from the right over to the bar on the left. It can be the same thing. Just flip the frames.
Yeah, I just got to flip all the frames. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's no problem. So that.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, and then let's see.
Look at some wall poster reference.
Oh, we don't need to see this. Yeah, I was actually thinking it might be cool. I'm gonna kind of copy what you were doing. I'm gonna put instead of just like fictional movie posters, I'm gonna put like covers from our comic books.
Nice. Yeah.
On
Have
there.
it tore up though. Ripped up.
Oh yeah, everything's gonna be tore up.
So,
I'm gonna desaturate the color so it doesn't like.
yeah.
That way you can blend them into the purples and stuff like for the wall.
I'll share what I've got here.
What you've been got?
Yeah. So, is it sharing? Is it sharing?
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
I got to add it to the screen.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. So what I have is this is just a section of the scrolling background. So what I've done here is I've made it to where like we can reuse this wall and this little concrete pillar here. That's just half of one, so that
Right.
when we scroll it, like this half would meet up with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And within here we can do whatever we want, and but right here I've got like an old garage, some little terrace balcony up here, some pipes, and then you didn't see this. I added this graffiti here, Reaper Boys.
Nice.
So I'm thinking, right? I'm always in my mind kind of building this world. The Reaper Boys are a little gang of Reapers, right? And they go after people. Maybe they actually come out of that the Statue of Purgatory. That's like their base.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of these little guys in little hoodies and skull masks or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But that's not for this. That's just thinking ahead. And then I plug your scattered comics.
I saw. Yeah, I like that.
And then Jason's like, I love tacos, JD.
Yeah, baby.
So, but this
it looks really good.
Yeah, I shared this with Chris Mendoza, and he's looking at it. He's like, "Oh, did you use bevel and emboss?" I'm like, "No, that's all just light and shadow." light and shadow. No bevel and emboss on this. So, but this one's been a lot of fun. So also in this this garbage can here, I'm thinking. Oh, hold on a second. I apologize. I've got the. One sec. That's my washing machine.
I know it.
So for those of you watching, my studio is in my garage, along with my washing machine. It's old and off balance. So
The washing machine will always be a regular guest on our show.
So, anyways, this garbage can here, I think bringing it in MoHo and creating an animated like a fire in like the 50-gallon drum barrel. So maybe like a fire here and some lighting effects. But we'll see. We'll see. That's the thought. And you got some windows, reusable windows. So and all this is done removable. I think on the next one I'm going to do, I might take out this middle section and create an alleyway. Right? Maybe with like
yeah.
And that would be on a separate layers. And then when we do the scrolling background, we can get like a little parallax effect.
Nice.
As he passes. So, but we'll see. But that's been
I'm working on the posters. I got some graffiti as well and a fire hydrant.
That's all right.
And I'll just give them all. They'll all be separate layers, so you can just move them around as you do.
Cool. All right, and then
at my autonomy,
I did make some progress on Whiskey Jack a little bit. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so I've been working on this arm. I had to redesign the hand a little bit, but it took a while to get this arm working properly. But I finally did it. So we got this. I mean, and everything looks really nice. And so watch the muscle on the forearm.
Ah, nice.
Right, and watch the chest muscle. So I mean, just small stuff like that. And this was, I thought this was neat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I need to work on that thumb a little bit though, because it looks like it's like right on top. I don't like that, but I mean I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I still got this hand is the old style. You got to swap it with one like this, and then rigging that to make it look this nice. It took a long time. I mean, even like the shoulder, you got the shoulder moving a little bit, and so you can imagine the sound effects I'm doing while I'm creating it.
Or not imagine.
That brings us back to good old Hudson Grimes.
Yeah.
So last week we did this blink and made the eyes go big. I might change that a little bit though, but I wanted to do this just to show what was going on. I think once we get the face done, everything on the face, the hat will be the next challenging thing because, as I said before, I want to do a slight head turn, and so I got to work out this. The hat's going to be in sections so that we can, move it around a bit, make it look like it's 3-dimensional. So, but that's where we're at. I think. Let me get. If we're going to start working, we'll get going. So, I think we're going to do the eyebrows. And do I want to do the eyebrows on a separate layer? Face BG. No, let's just do them all on the same. We'll do them all on the face background. And that's going to be an easy one. Because it's just basically a rectangle, right? So, let's go ahead and get into my styles. What color are his eyebrows? Let's do this. Got to do the fill, black, and my width. I usually go about 6 points for my width. I don't know why, but 12 just seems a little high, and I can adjust as needed. Being vector, it's nice. Okay.
And you said that the lines are 10. on this, right?
Not on this. On the background, it was about. I mean, 10. I mean, pen pressure. I don't know. I usually go anywhere between 6 and 10.
Okay.
Okay, there. Oh, I need to change my brush. So, get in here, and I think it's that one. Is it that one? Or is it that one? Nope. Or is it that one? It's this one. Okay. Okay, and that seems a little thick, so 4. All right, 4 for him. All right, so now I can come into my transform points tool, and just to refresh this little box, these circles will, um, you know, transform it this way or this way, and then inside we'll move it inside the no box, and this outer box inside this outer box will rotate it. Yeah, got it. Okay, so escape. I'm just going to pull that. Let's see here, and I think I want to give it a little. Let's try this. The curve. Okay, but I want those curves, and the curve for these Bezier tools. It's C. C. Okay. There. I think that'll do right there. And then what I can do is I'm going to copy and paste it. So with the select points tool, if I click on just the line, it'll select all the points. So I can select point, individual point, or I can select specific points because this is set in lasso mode right here. Up here, if I have it off lasso mode, I get the box, right? But I like the lasso mode. Hit escape to deselect, or you can select the whole thing like that, or just click on the line. Okay, and so once that whole thing's selected, I'm just going to Control C, Control V, and that gives me 2 of them. I'm going to take the one that I just created and flip it. Now, it's not the exact same shape, the drawing, so I'm just going to take the transform point tool and move some of these points. Match up with my drawing. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I think that's okay. We can do that. What do you think? I think
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
That's working.
okay. So, and again, the reason it looks a little, well, I've got the opacity down so that I can see my underdrawing. That's why it doesn't look as vibrant as this one here. As this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Any questions so far?
No comments right now.
Do we have any watchers right now?
We've got one watcher.
Who?
I don't know.
You?
Nope. Now they're left. No, I get the little eyeball thing that tells me if someone's watching us.
All right. So, okay. Well, maybe they'll watch it as it's once we're already done.
So I will tell you that these videos are they're very popular. They're getting a lot of views, and like more views than most of the videos I've ever been a part of.
Now, does it show how many have actually finished it?
I could look in the yeah.
No, I don't need it. I'm just joking.
He sounds like you do.
All right, so okay, you know what I was thinking. So you see how he has his like 5 o'clock shadow here. The chin is going to have to change to that color. Right now I have the chin at the skin color, but I'll worry about that later. So Do I want to do the 5 o'clock shadow first? Yeah, let's do the 5 o'clock shadow first. So I think the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to use what's called liquid shapes. All right. And if I go to the shape tool, we have these up here, these these options here. So this first one is basically your normal shape. I'll explain what these do. This one here is add. This one here is subtract, and this one here is clip. And I use clip almost all the time. Clip is almost like masking. Um, each layer you can add masks to, but I like using the liquid shapes because I can do it right on that layer. But so let's create a shape here. I'm gonna do it on a separate layer. All right, and let's just do this. Okay, and on this layer, if I create another shape, let's create a circle. All right, and I'm gonna make it.
Can you start with the circle, or does it have to?
Oh, you can start with circle. You start with any of these shapes.
Where
All right.
where are the different shapes? Oh, you
Should
know
be
what?
up
I'm
here.
only looking at your screen.
Right up top. Oh, you can't see it. It's right up. You can't see the menu bar. It's right up top. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's up at the top menu bar. But so say I have these two shapes, right? And I'm gonna select this guy here, and he's gonna be. I didn't delete it. He's clipped to this shape. So if I actually take this shape and move it, oh, let's grab it. So it's clipped inside this shape, right? Like a mask, or
Oh, nice.
like an alpha layer or a channel,
Wait,
clipping
how'd you do that?
Okay, so when you have your select shape tool selected, and that is shortcut key is Q, you get
Let me
you
show your
can't,
whole screen.
yeah, you can't see it on the screen, but it's up top, right? Up top here, up in the menu bar. Can you go up there so you can see?
Um, let's see.
Pull it down.
Oh, here we go.
There, yeah. So this stuff, these right here, right? This is your normal shape. This is your add shape. That's subtract, and this is clip. All right.
Clip.
So
Okay.
these are what's called your liquid shapes. Okay. So right now I have this shape, this circle. It looks like square now, but it's actually a circle. See, this is under clip, right?
Okay.
So when I move it, let me select it and move it. It's like a mask inside the shape.
Right. You only see the shape when it's right.
Right. But if I have this shape selected and I do subtract, right? The shape is still
Oh.
there. The shape's still here, but it's subtracting from that. Okay. Now another neat thing is it gives. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that, but clothes need to get clean. So right now I have it under subtract, and we have this blend percentage here. So I can take that, and this affects the like the smoothness of the
What?
yeah. It's
So
really
what? Okay, so the blend on a shape makes it more liquidy.
yeah, blobbish, right?
Yeah.
And this is neat. Oh, let me do this. Let me delete this shape here, right? And I'm going to create a new shape. And I'm going to use a star. Okay, I just make a star. I'm going to change that color to. I'm just going to let's say it's yellow. Okay. Now, if I take the star, let's do this. Okay.
What are you
And
doing? Oh, are you using the
yeah,
blend again?
no, I'm not using the blend. I'm changing the curves, right? Okay. And then I'm going to change these guys. Let's see about changing those curves here. And let's do it like, okay, let's just do it like that. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this star and I'm going to move it down here. Let's make it big. All right, not that big. All right. Now, if I take this and adjust its opacity, wait, cancel. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to take the stroke off, and I'm going to lower its opacity. Okay, still there, but I am going to do subtract, right? And then I'm going to do that. Now, this star, if I take this star and say I'm going to rotate,
That's cool.
yeah. So now, if I come down here on the timeline,
Okay, there you are.
okay,
Let me take off this banner.
I'm gonna start here. Let's say here. This is going to actually, yeah. Let's try that. So one thing I don't understand is on a timeline. Say I'm not adjusting the scale of it, but on this timeline, it does that automatically, and I don't know why yet. But if I assign a bone to it and move that bone, it doesn't do that. But I'm just doing this to explain to demonstrate the liquid shapes right now. So I'm not going to do any of with the bone or anything like that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take that star, copy it, paste it, and then let's just flip. Did it copy and paste?
Didn't look like it.
Yeah. Let's try it again. Okay. Control C, Control V.
Yeah.
All right.
Timeline.
No, it did. Oh, let's just do this.
Your timeline got bigger.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyways, yeah, you can do a lot of things with liquid shapes. But let me see what my cousin Eric. I was wondering. Okay, he might be popping in here soon. But anyways, that's another thing with liquid shapes. So if I choose to do the fire in that thing, what I'll do is I'll make a shape that looks like a flame. So
And then you.
yeah, I would basically just do. Just go back to frame 0 because again, you can't do any edit. You don't want to do any editing unless you're on frame 0. So I would make a shape like probably that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Add some color to it. Fill, autofill, and let's change that color. Nope, let's skip here. Cancel. Select that and just change it to yellow and take the stroke off. Okay, so then let's choose that star and bring that down, I think. Anyways, I'm not going to worry about it right now. But that's what I'll make that shape, put a couple stars on it, rotate them, and it'll give this flame effect. So take those off.
That's cool.
And cancel. I'm going to delete that layer because I'm not working on it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get back onto frame 0 so I can do my editing. Choose my drawing tool. I want to choose my fill color. Stroke is okay. I'm going to bring that stroke down to 3 actually. Okay, and then, so I think I'm going to bring this way here. Why am I still yellow? Okay, there we go. Cancel that. Okay, now we can do it. Okay, so let's see here. I don't want to do this. If I want to do this all in one shape, let's see. Probably come up from behind the ear over here. down here, and I don't have to be right on because I can adjust it as needed. So you're like, oh, what is that? What's going on there? Okay, so now I'm gonna choose that shape, and I'm gonna go bam, and it disappeared, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason it disappeared is because it's being masked on another shape. So if I've still got that shape selected, all I do is hit my down arrow, and eventually it'll get, okay, so now it's masking against the chin, right? Now it's masking against the ear, because all these are on the same layer. So it's
Right.
just going from shape to shape.
You need it to match on the. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so now I can do some adjusting. Okay. Eric says, don't forget to read chat.
There's no comments. Oh, there is comments.
Is there?
Eating chips says, "Hey." Usually the comments have a little thing that tells me.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you just shut off your?
I did. I was meaning to come out of.
Itchy says, "What is up? Total excellence." I am so sorry, everybody in the chat. She says, "How's progress going so far, fellas?" Well, as you can tell, I suck.
All right, so now it's time to adjust this. But what I'm gonna do first?
Oh man, sorry about that.
Is Eric even on? Oh, eating chips. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's Eric with an E.
Eating chips with an E. Okay.
That's right.
All right. So before I adjust his little 5 o'clock,
Everybody's laughing at me. All right. Yes.
Before I adjust,
it's been a long week already for me.
Before I adjust his 5 o'clock shadow, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna fix this chin hair and change the color of that to match the 5 o'clock shadow. So I'm gonna just select shape tool, select that shape, and I don't want to choose a color from here because this color is at a lower opacity than what the actual color is. So now that should match up, and it does. All right. So now I'm gonna get rid of this timeline. Let's bring this timeline down a little bit. Now let's fine tune his 5 o'clock shadow here. All right. Let's see here. First of all, it's got too many points, right? Because if I'm animating points, I want fewer to animate. So I'm going to take some out, and it's going to adjust the shape drastically, but that's okay. I can still adjust it. Delete that. So we're going to do 1, 2, 2, and it's always good when animating these. If you have, especially on joints, if you're doing an elbow on the arm, it's good to have a point here and a point directly across from it, so that when it bends, it's bending at the same spot, and it doesn't look all wonky. All right, so I think I could probably
Eric, thank you.
Laughing with you.
So I got a question for you, Benny, real quick.
Yeah.
So you did his 5 o'clock shadow on a separate layer and masked it.
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
It's on the same exact layer, but I'm using liquid shapes. Remember?
Oh.
I'm using the clip. So it's clipped over the shape of the face. It's not.
I got you. So the reason you did that is so that it can have some movement sometimes with when his jaw moves or something?
No, it's just another way to do it.
Oh.
See, I could have a layer down here above this face BG layer, and I can have that layer masked, over the face BG layer, and it'd still be a mask, right? And I could still, in MoHo, you can animate anything. So all you do is tell the points where to go. So,
I gotcha.
What's Eric say? What are you going to show his beard growing? No. He just has 5 o'clock shadow like every cool private investigator. Show his beard growing. Jeez.
Do they all have the 5 o'clock shadow?
Only the good ones.
Only the good ones.
All right, so let's see. I can probably get rid of this point here. Do I want to? We'll try keeping that for now. We get rid of that point. We don't need that. come down here. I think we'll keep that one. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. And get rid of this one? No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring this up, match it up here, and then bring this one down. Okay. So now, got that. I'm going to adjust my curves. Go ahead and fine tune. It's all about fine tuning. And again, curves is C. If you want to move an individual one, you just hold your Alt key, and then you can move that. So I probably don't need that point there, but because I have one here, I'm gonna keep it. You know what? I'm gonna take it out. Let's just see. Delete, and I'm gonna do curves. Bring this up, and let's take this one out. And see curves. Bring this up. That way, I kind of like that a little better. So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit, and this. I think it looks a little funny going behind his ear. So I think let's try this. Let's take this out this way. Take my curves out this way. Okay. What do you think? No?
I don't. I'd have to get used to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked it the first way you had it, but
How about
yeah, I like it like that. I don't know.
Like that? Yeah.
What do you think, Eric? he's always got something to say.
I think that works right there.
Yeah, I like it that way.
So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to add a point, and I'll adjust that curve in a second, and I'll explain why. Because I want to bring this out this way, and then I'm going to adjust this curve. And the reason I did that is because when he does his head turn, I want to be able to just take this point and move it out or move it in and adjust as needed. And this one down here would adjust too much of the shape. So kind of got to think ahead. And let's bring that down. Bring that down. Okay, and okay, let's fine tune around the mouth. So we have here, got that. I don't think I need that there. Delete. And then we're going to take this one and move it up. All right, and then that. Now let's adjust my curves. So
Eating chips says, "I like it that way." LOL. I'm not sure which way he's meaning.
Probably the way you didn't.
Oh, probably.
All right, I think. All right, so now I want this to come down like so, like so. Can I get this there and there? And I think that will do. Uh-oh. One sec.
Eric, I think.
Hold on. Washing machine again. All right, so we got that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjust my line weights. So let's do, and for line weight is W. And that's this little one that looks like a half pipe. All right. So what this is going to do, move that down a little bit. Probably move this one. Probably bring those up. Let's see, move that. Do I want these smaller and that one larger? Let's see. Maybe. I think that's okay right there. Let's bring this down a little. Let's pull back out and take a look. And I want to hide all these points and these little construction lines. And that's this little button down here. It's called Show Curves. I'm going to hide that. And I think that looks okay. One thing I do want to do is I want to adjust them on the eyebrows. So, choose my shape. Actually, I don't need to choose shape. I'm just going to use that and bring that down a little bit. Bring that one down. Keep them a little thicker on the bottom, but thinner up top. Let's see how that looks. A little more. So I know where my shape and my points are. I can just do it without bringing those. Yeah. There we go. That's a little better. Oh my lord. Okay, what are you animating? The stubble? Like, well, I'm not animating yet. I was adjusting the curves and the shape and the line widths. So, but now I was just doing the eyebrows here, adjusting the line widths on the eyebrows. So that's that for the head shape. Um, Now he does have these little like the little stubble marks. I'm wondering if I should actually put those in or not because those create more points to have to worry about animating. So
Oh, you would have to. Oh, couldn't
yeah,
you? It's. Oh, wow.
um, what I might do is I might play around with
Do they have a texture or something you can do?
with a texture brush, yeah, for the shadows. So I'm gonna hold off on that right now. All right, so now let's go ahead and get the hair knocked out. All right, so what we've got here, let's go ahead and go to our freehand drawing tool, which is F. Let's come over here. I'm going to choose my color, and I'm going to bring point size down to 4. And let's zoom in here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create another layer because I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look under that hat. And since we're going to be moving the head, I want to know what's under there. So I am going to, let's just choose that brush there, I think. Okay. And take off my fill. Okay, so we're going to come here, down like this, like this, like this, here, here, here. Now, how do I want it to come out here? I'm just going to come up here.
Yeah, you never know. He might not wear his hat one day, and you need to know what that looks like.
Well, I think, should we just have it come straight out like that?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think so. I think that's what we'll go with. All right, so now I'm going to take that and I'll lower that opacity. And I got this up by just double clicking the layer it's on. So I'm going to lower that opacity
Oh,
here.
I see. Layer 2.
Yep, hit OK. Now I'm going back to my face BG layer because all these are on one layer. I've got my color chosen, my stroke. I'm going to do multi-stroke. I got auto stroke and auto fill on. And go back to my freehand drawing tool, which I'm at. And let's get going. So I'm going to start. Let's just start right here. And this will go behind the ear. Okay. There we go. I can get rid of layer 2. Layer. Oh, shoot. Okay, so you see what happened is I didn't change my brush back to the brush I wanted.
Oh.
So that's fine. I just click my shape, come over here, and bam. There's my brush, right? Okay. So now, you see how it's above this ear?
Yeah.
I've got my shape selected. I'm just going to hit the down arrow. And you see how it's moving a little bit? Oh, my lord. That dang washing machine. Okay, come on. Are you done?
What's the down arrow? I don't see it.
No, the down arrow on my keyboard.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm going to hit the down arrow, and every time I hit it, you'll see that the line moves a little bit. That's saying it's actually moving down below certain shapes. There. Now it's below the shape that I want it to be below. It's behind the ear now. All right. So now I can go in. I'm going to escape. Now I'm going to come up to my point selection tool, make sure my points are on, and now I'm going to simplify it now, right? So
Take out the points you can.
Yeah, I'm going to keep those 2 points there. This one I'm going to take out because with curves I can get this curve. All right, and I don't think I need this one here, and I don't need this one here. Oh, actually,
And this just comes with practice, knowing how many points you need and stuff.
I don't know how many points I need. I'm just saying.
I mean, as you do this, you know now. Oh, I can make this curve with the curve tool. And
well, I think I can.
oh.
But if I can't, then I just add a point back in. Right. All right.
I'm like, how does he know? He's so good.
So, I'm pretty well. You can make a circle with 4 points, right? The circles are made with 4 points. So if you think, yeah, between 2 points of a circle, I can get, a curve similar to that. Then you just keep that in mind. Like this here, I could probably make this with 2 points, right? This
makes sense. Yeah.
But I have to think, okay, well, he's going to be moving his head. Do I want to be able to adjust a certain point a little more, So I'm probably going to take this one out and probably keep this one here, even though I could get that same curve with just these 2 points. Because as he turns, I might want to adjust this a little bit, right?
Right.
So I'm just going to keep that, but I'm going to adjust the curve. So again with C here, and this curve here is bugging me, but I'm going to T, move this down, C. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I want to make sure I take out all the points I don't need, like this point here. Don't need that one. Got that. This one, the curves look like they've zigzagged a little bit. Don't need that. Need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Probably need that. Probably need that. I think that's all we need on there. Right? So now let's see. I'm going to zoom in here, see what we got. Yeah. So this line is the curve line is brought too far over. So I need to do that and that. Okay. That's good. I'm going to bring this over a little more to line up right there. That's lining up behind the ear. That's good. And, oh, you know what? I want another point right here. So, A for add. Put my point down with my transform points tool, and just move that right there. So that's a little more what I want. And adjust this a little bit. Just that. Bring this over. Okay. Now that I got the shape I want, one second here. Okay, so I'm actually looking at the ghost image of the hat right here. So even though his head is actually going to be inside the hat, I think this whole back. Well, let me see. How am I going to do that? That's going to have to be. That is going to have to be covered. So what I might want to do, I'm going to try something. Okay. So we're going to try liquid shapes right now. All right. Because I don't want to bring this down. So, or do I? You know what? Let's just do it for now. I'm going to bring this down here, which means I'm going to adjust the head actually. Here. Bring this down. And hopefully it's not going to screw too much up. All right. I think that's okay. There. Now this outer line matches the inside hole of the hat. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then I can adjust that point as needed. All right, because this back shape, that's going to be behind the head. This is going to be in front of the head. And I'm going to have to try and work. How is that going to work? I'm not sure yet. All right, so hair shape's done, but I want to adjust the width, the line weights. And again, that's just W. Uh-oh, what happened there? Ah, we have an extra point. Yep, look at that. Found you.
Oh, yeah. Modified inside says hi 1,000,000 times. Hi, 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 hi.
All
I'll
right.
just put one on screen. How you doing, Modified Inside? Good to see you.
Okay. Let's bring that. What's that? Oh, that's the head. So T, bring this out. Adjust curvature there. W, escape, W. There. There. T, bring this out some. There. Okay.
We're just working on a character. Bring the same character in MoHo. This is like a part 2 from where we left off last time.
Don't need that one.
And
Let's see.
we're learning about liquid tools,
Liquid shapes.
liquid shapes, and you know, the more we do, the more I watch Benny do this, the more I learn.
All right. I think that's good for now. Oh, you know, that's a little thick right there. I don't like that. So W.
And you just hit you don't hit Control W, it's just W.
No, just W. No control. No control.
So do you hold down W and move your
No,
mouse?
I just hit it. I just hit W. It switches to the tool I want, and then with my cursor, I'm just moving it. So right now, I know I don't need this up right now because I know where my points are because I just put them at. There's a point there, point there, point there, right? Because I don't have a million different points in here. I don't need to worry about this thickness up here because that's all going to be covered by hat and kind of in shadow. All right, so
It looks good.
we've got the hair done. Now the mouth. The mouth is tricky. Um, well, it may seem tricky. So I am going to make for the mouth, and I'm still going to do this on the same face background. A lot of people do it on different layers. That might be a better way to do it. I don't know yet. But the characters I've done, I've always done it just on the same background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create an oval. All right. And there. Now, do I want it completely black inside, or do I want it to have like a dark, dark red or dark, dark blue? What do you think?
Blue.
Okay, well, let's select
I'm
that.
sure everyone's gonna say red.
Well, he's dead, and his skin is blue.
There you are.
Okay, let's see.
Modified Inside said he's just making vids and stumbled across this channel.
All right.
So, welcome to the channel, brother.
Yeah, we're not experts, but we'll share what we know. I don't like that. I'll come to that later. All right, so
Oh, the Hidden Ninja's here.
All right.
Looking good, guys, he says.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to move these points there, there.
Eating
What?
chips. Says what? Wait, you want to give him lipstick? That's like the crazy psycho lipstick.
Right? Let's watch this. Okay, I'm going to go to my curvature tool. I'm going to choose this. I'm going to bring that down. Go to this curvature tool. I'm going to, that one.
Modified's heading out. Bye, Modified.
T.
Oh,
There.
never mind. Just kidding.
There. All right. So there's his mouth. All right. So if I want his mouth closed, actually, I'm still going to adjust the curves and stuff. But basically, there's his mouth. His mouth is one shape, and it was made with a circular shape, right? I'm going to adjust these points here at the end, here, and I did that with my line weight tool. What's it called? line width tool.
That's
Okay,
the W, right?
the W. All right. So what? There's only 4 points here, which is good. So when I animate it, and I'll probably assign it to a smart bone so that I can move it and it opens, move it again, it closes and whatnot. And the mouth will probably have a couple different bones, one for open close, one for different mouth shapes, right? But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it to where the drawing is, right? Let's adjust it to the drawing. So C for curvature, adjust that, and there. I'm going to adjust that out a little bit. C. Come on now. Come on now. And this one. Nope, this one. Here. There. And there. Because I want to have kind of like an overbite, kind of like a bogey. Bogey had an overbite. All right.
Modified Inside says raise your hand if you have a DS Lite. What is
What's
that?
a DS Lite? I don't know what a DS Lite is.
Sounds like a small computer or something.
Sounds like a video game.
DS Lite.
Yeah.
Dreamscape Lite?
Dreamscape?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's a beer, a light beer. DS.
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe
All right.
it's soda. I don't know.
So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a shape for the teeth. So teeth are going to be, I'm going to do them a little off-white. Just a little off-white. All right. So, and we're going to, I think we're going to choose, I usually do a rectangle for the teeth, but I'm going to do an oval. Okay. Just like that. All right. And I don't think I want a stroke on it. So I'm going to take the stroke off, select it with my select shape tool, and delete that stroke. All right. Come to my adjust points tool, turn it like so. All right. And then I'm going to take this, move it down like here. I'm going to bring this up, and you'll see what I'm doing in a minute. All right. So now, if you see in the drawing, he's kind of got these buck teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. When is that thing going to be done? Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah, it's super loud. You'll have to listen to the replay. Hear what it was like.
Do what?
You'll have to listen to the replay to see how loud it is.
All right. So, what I want to do, I'm going to have to put a point on each side of this point, right? So, go to my add point tool. Point. Transform.
Ninja's all whoa.
Oh, about my washer
Your
machine.
washing machine, yeah.
No, that's the drawback of having it in.
Modified Inside says sounds like when I fall down the stairs in the morning.
How often do you fall down the stairs?
I guess enough times to know what it sounds like.
Okay, so there's that. I think
Eating Chips says if you register Evox, the washer shaking will stop.
All right. So anyway, I want a little more definition in the teeth, so I am going to add a couple more points. A for add point. Put one here, one here. I want them to have big buck teeth, right? So I'm going to put a point here and a point here. Move that up. Move that up. A. Add one more point. Oh, not there. Do it right there and right there. So I can bring them down. There and. Oh my Lord! Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Sounds just like the metal pipe meme. Modified Inside says.
My wife wanted clean towels. I don't know why. So.
Hey, it is my fault. We didn't this is what we're doing this on a different day than we normally do. So this is like your laundry day.
No, every day is laundry day.
Oh,
Every single day, which is why my washing machine sounds like that. Okay, so we got the shape of our teeth done. So I'm going to adjust the curves. See, escape, and I'm going to adjust this one out, adjust this one out, adjust this, just give it a little curvature. Hence, curves. All right, so you remember when I was talking about the liquid shapes? Okay.
yeah.
So this shape is going to be masked inside the mouth. All right. So I'm gonna select the teeth. Select this. Oh, it's right on it. Perfect. So now watch this. This is cool. Okay. If I go to the mouth shape, I'm gonna hide these. Now watch. When I move the mouth, right?
Oh,
It's
nice.
masked in there. So when people talk, their top teeth don't move. It's the lower jaw that moves. So your lips will move, making it look like your teeth may be moving, but these don't need to move with it, which is nice. Oh, it's always just the lip and the lower jaw that moves. And a lot of people doing cartooning get that wrong. I did when I first started. I would like make them like open the mouth and the top teeth are animating up, the bottom teeth are animating down, and you know one of the guys I was working with at the time says, "Hey, top teeth don't move." Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Top teeth don't move, everybody.
Top
Just
teeth
the
don't move.
lips.
Your top teeth move with your head, not your jaw.
Gotcha.
All right. I think
Um,
okay.
so we're at the hour mark. Let me know when you get to a good point, Benny.
I'm gonna do one more thing, and then we can call it quits. I'm just gonna add his his little, little. Are they dimples here? I don't need to fill. Auto stroke is fine. Here, and then I'm just gonna adjust them.
Modified Inside says that guy you're animating had level 5 Riz.
And what?
Level 5 Riz?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. But I thought I'd mention it in case you did know.
Okay, so one other thing. So when you're doing your curves, like a curved line, and you're adjusting the width, um, I find it better to have. See, I can make this curve with 2 points, but when adjusting the width, it's adjusting the whole line. So if I add another point in there, so like on this one, here over here, if I'm adjusting it, it affects almost like it doesn't work right because if I want this end to come to a point and this end to come to a point, then I'm just losing my line. So if I add one in the middle, all right, get the curve I want, and then I can adjust this point and adjust these curves out, and voila. So here, at the point,
I muted him for a second. All right, let's see if it works now. Oh no, now I can't unmute him. What have I done?
there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I muted you so we didn't have to.
Whatever.
That was a mistake. I won't do that anymore.
So now these are one other item that will need to be animated when the mouth moves, but it adds
Right.
a little more character.
And did you already put them on a separate folder or?
No, they're on the same. They're on the same layer.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, this whole head is on the same layer, Jason.
Oh, that's right, because it's separate in the
There.
timeline.
No, we're not in the timeline. We're on frame 0, which is the ending timeline. Everything is vector. Everything is its individual shape. Right?
Right.
So I can all these are individual shapes on one layer.
Gotcha.
No, you don't. You're just
Yeah.
saying that.
No, I do. I understand.
Okay, so next time, because I'm not going to work on Grimes until next stream, though I will work on some other characters and backgrounds and stuff. Next time, we're going to create maybe some bottom teeth, but also a tongue, and we're going to do that in the same way that we did these top teeth with liquid shapes, and then clipping it.
That's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see how you do the tongue.
I'm,
So,
I, yeah, I'm a little more interested in how we're going to figure out how to do the hat. I mean, we can draw it like this easily, but I have to keep in mind that he's probably gonna have a little head turn, so I got to figure out
right.
how that.
So the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yep, we'll see.
Because some things that will be in front will suddenly be in the back.
Yeah, yep. Okie dokie. So I think we're gonna call it quits there.
Okay. That was awesome, Benny. Thank you.
Quit feeding your washer bricks. All right, another one.
So do you have anything you want to plug today, Benny, before we sign off?
You know what? I'm going to plug nothing for me or you, but I have been following Aaron Blaze, who is a Disney animator, and he has a website. He was a former Disney animator. He has a website called creatureartteacher.com, and I'm a streaming member for that. And if you become a member, every Tuesday and Thursday, you get to live stream on a personal live stream with him and watch and discuss as he animates, kind of like what we're doing, but he's doing frame by frame, kind of traditional animation, not this puppet animation that we're doing. But his website has so many different art classes, and he often has individual sales, like for the new Procreate Dreams. He has a class, and I think I got the class for $1. But he has so many good classes on there. So creatureartteacher.com, check it out. It's well worth anything you spend on there. And just so you know, Aaron Blaze, he started with Rescuers Down Under, Beauty and the Beast. He animated the Beast, worked on Aladdin, Lion King, Pocahontas, Mulan. All the 2D animations.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I should get a link for that. Is he on YouTube or is he on his own website?
Yeah, he does have a YouTube channel, and just look for the art of Aaron Blaze.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much is he giving you for that plug?
Nothing.
What about Clip Studio? You have one for Clip Studio today?
No, Clip Studio. That's a given. Clip Studio. But no, my son, for his report, just interviewed him through the live stream.
Oh, did you record it?
Well, it is recorded. It's on the personal live stream. So all his personal live streams, to watch those, you have to be either an annual or a streaming member.
Okay, so those aren't on YouTube then.
No,
Okay.
They're personal live streams.
Oh, darn it!
Or through that website. Yeah.
I was gonna say we should repost it up here.
But yeah, so figure I'd do him the favor. Go check him out.
All right, we'll go check him out. So, Benny, we did start a new channel on YouTube for your finished animations. As this animation continues to evolve and we finish it, this channel will be to basically just show off the finished product, really.
Right.
And it's already grown. It has a ton of views already.
Does it?
All right. I didn't even promote it yet. All it has is that intro thing.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all it has on there, and that thing's already got a bunch of views. So
right, that was a fun one though. That was fun.
It was fun.
Okay, well,
you guys,
time to feed the family.
Yeah, all right. So you guys check out the description below for all our links. You can check out Benny's artwork, his gallery stuff. We also have links for all the software that we're using that you see here for MoHo, Storyboarder, and
Clip Studio Paint.
Clip Studio Paint.
Cha-ching.
All right, you guys. Thank you. And oh yeah, and you can check out. There's a link to the Patreon if you guys are interested. There is a tier now that you can do a weekly private meeting with me and Benny and go over your own project, or just get some private tutoring, mostly from him. If you need comic book stuff, I'm your guy. If you need animation stuff, he's gonna be your guy.
Because
But
I
we'll
don't do comics.
huh?
Is it because I don't do comics?
You do comics, but they might have a publishing question. Okay, you can see why we're best friends. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day. He's going to go feed the family. I'm going to go finish doing some more posters on this brick wall. And we'll see you guys on Friday with our live stream.
See you later.
Peace.
And make